Hi, I'm Rich Torrey. Welcome to another Level Up Cartooning. All you ever need to follow along with me is a pencil and paper. It doesn't get any easier than that, right? Now, before we get started, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button, as it helps this channel to grow, and hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. So we've been drawing animated character couples for the past few weeks. Last week, we drew what has become the most iconic cartoon couple in animation history, which is from the longest-running animated series in U.S. television history, Homer and Marge Simpson. This week, we're going to draw a couple whose show first aired in 1999 and now ranks third in the number of seasons, which I think stands at 23. I'm talking about Peter and Lois Griffin from Seth MacFarlane's insanely funny, if not occasionally offensive, Family Guy. Okay, now before we start, just a reminder that everything I draw in my videos is the first time I'm drawing it. No practice. I say that to let you know that the process I use works and it will work for you too. Okay, so let's draw. We're going to draw Peter and Lois Griffin step by step, giving you the secret formula to be able to draw them again and again. If you watch any of my other videos, you know I normally use the character's head to figure out how big the whole character is. Let's start with Peter. In this dancing pose, Peter is just under 3 heads tall. In other words, however tall you draw his massive ham-like head, his even more massive body is a little under 3 of those tall. Peter is all about big, simple shapes. He's basically a big round head, a big round torso, and thick, short arms and legs. And even in the dancing pose, he still feels like a giant beanbag with shoes, because that belly is the star of the show. Now Lois, on the other hand, is built totally different. Lois is almost 3.5 heads tall, so however tall you draw her onion-shaped head, her entire body is just under 3.5 of those tall. She's slimmer, her waist is tighter, and her legs seem longer than Peter's. In this pose, her posture is more upright. Okay, so let's lay out the roadmap for today's drawing of Peter and Lois Griffin from Family Guy. Okay, so there's our roadmap. Now before we move on to step 2, I want to break down our characters using simple shapes, for those of you who want a screen grab. Just something to help you when laying out your drawing. Alright, so now we're on to step 2. In this step we do what I call roughing out the features. You'll see that I use guidelines to help me to place Peter and Lois's eyes, noses, mouths, and facial features. We don't want those guidelines in the final drawing, so you want to draw them light enough to be able to erase them easily. Okay, so let's rough out the features for Peter and Lois Griffin from Family Guy. Alright, so there are the roughed out features of Peter and Lois. So now with the roadmap done and the features roughed out, it's time for that final step. In step 3, we get to have fun. We get to draw in the final details of Peter and Lois Griffin. Because we've already done all the hard work, we're not stressing out about where everything goes. Now would be the time to take a moment and clean up your lines and adjust anything that looks or feels off before committing to those final lines. But even as you're drawing those final lines, you want to still be mindful about how you might improve your drawing all the way until the very end. Okay, so let's draw in the final details for Peter and Lois Griffin. And that's how you do it. There you have it, one of the funniest and truly most recognizable cartoon couples of the modern era, Peter and Lois Griffin from Seth MacFarlane's Family Guy. So how do you think you did? Understand, if this is the first time you've ever drawn Peter or Lois, let alone both of them together, you can't expect to have drawn them perfectly. What I said about Homer and Marge Simpson goes for Peter and Lois. These characters look simple, but their proportions are very specific, and it's that simple specificity that makes them very tricky to get just right, if that makes any sense. Anyways, you'll notice I don't spend time coloring these characters during the video because I want my lesson to focus solely on the drawing process. But now you have the secret formula, the process for drawing Peter and Lois Griffin, and with that you can draw them again and again, and by all means color them when you're done. I promise each time you draw them, it's going to get a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get at all of your cartoon characters. So I'd love to see your drawing of Peter and Lois. If you can, take a picture and post it on either Facebook or Instagram. And don't forget to include the hashtag #LevelUpCartooning. I hope you had as much fun as I did with this one. Remember to subscribe and thanks for joining me. Until next time, keep drawing, my friends.